Prepare for battle.
Well, I think Ride or Die is pretty appropriate here, Zyra. I mean, Pycat, Elimination, Liquid and Secret, both on the chopping block already. You know, is the tournament going too fast, or is this somewhat unexpected?
Well, I feel like it's... I mean, it's kind of like Secret. They don't really look... kind of looked kind of like the Secret that we've seen the past couple months. Yeah, it's seems kind of expected. Not surprising. To be fair, we've seen some of these lower bracket runs and then coming back in kind of a grand final form.
30 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of the tournaments has been them dropping from the upper bracket, right, and then just grinding their way through the lower bracket. But I mean, it'd be fair to say they did look well and truly dismantled by VP yesterday, right? It wasn't a close series by any measure.
No, I think VP, they looked a bit better. I mean, I also think that Secret seemed to just be kind of experimenting with drafts. I've spoken to, you know, Sai and numerous occasions about
the battle
kind of
begins.
I mean, they tend to become a bit tired of patches towards the end. And then they kind of start to find some, be a bit more unorthodox.
Is it spring already?
Yeah, I think that's fair at this point. I think most people are getting a little bit bored, right? If they're not jumping on Cyberpunk right now, they're waiting for the Dota patch to drop at the end of this tournament.
I mean, you have to understand. If you're a team, you've won past half year, won pretty much every grand final. It's also online Dota, right? There's no LAN. Like, it's hard to sustain. It's hard to keep doing that. You can only do it for
you.
It's the idea of TI as well, right? Like, TI is usually the driving force in our scene for so many players. And because it's not there right now, it's not the fruit that's dangling, it's a bit hard to see the way. Timber actually gets picked off in the bot lane. Looks like they got the skewer back under tower, and he actually had gone for the point of wall and death, so very easy clean up on the kill there.
Yeah, just a pretty easy setup with this.
And then, of course, on the other side, Liquid, you know, this is a team that they got to be off a little bit of a high from ESL, of course, you know. Hasn't been the cleanest since then. Their games have been a bit back and forth, but especially the way they dismantled Nigma in that final game when we last saw them, these guys have got to be feeling confident, even in the lower bracket.
I think so. Be in a good place. Like you said, they'll win. They did really well. I don't know. I think they've been playing well together. They seem to have a lot.
So we'll see what I can do in this game. I mean, the Storm Spirit is kind of an obvious, safe way to go for a lot of mids at the moment. It is up against this occasionally picked Sansa core, and I think Zyra was kind of fanboying it, even managed to get Lizard on board with the idea that this is a gold tier silencer game, if he's ever seen one.
Yeah, I mean, it can be a good silencer game, I think. Wonky part for him, I would say. Taiga's going to rotate.
Oh, it's going to connect as well. Nisha is going to be protected by the rotation, but Poppy and Tiger now in a lot of trouble. The bottle smash will cover his escape just about. But the difference here is that you almost kill support, you almost kill the core, and Nisha has no regen left.
Yeah, it's going to take a while before. He's got some regen. It's going to take him a bit.
It's the type of lane you don't want to, let up on, right? Like Sansa, it's not this hero that goes and farms in the jungle. You pick it to bully and win the lane. So it's kind of critical that Nisha does find a footing in this lane, right?
Yeah, it is. And kind of, as I was saying, the Storm Silencer matchup, it's double-edged, right? Because Silencer really hates us here on top of him. Liquid have 4 of those. Ursa, the Timber, Earth Storm, they all sort of want to get on top of this Silencer. The game is going to be sort of like, can Liquid try to get on top of the Silencer, or can Nisha kind of just stay away from these heroes, hide behind the... Yeah, execute.
And of course, we did see an Ursa yesterday from Secret, this time in the hands of Liquid. But I don't know, mate, I kind of like the Ursa in this set more, right? Because when Secret done it, they had this Ricky that doesn't farm very well, right?
That was the Ricky was with Brow Ranger, right?
Oh, sorry,
Ursa
you're right.
was,
Yeah, that's right.
Ursa was the Battle Fury. That was with the Storm Spirit and the.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you're correct.
But it was
sorry.
against the Lina mid. Yeah,
Yeah, and he went for. I think he went for the Bloodstone, right? Yeah, but the Storm went for the Bloodstone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it didn't really work out. Kind of just punished their lineup by running the.
I wonder if Micke, in this type of game, does this feel like a more comfortable, you just go Battle Fury and pace with the Sven as the game goes on, or do you think there's a more aggressive route that this Ursa could take compared to that game we were mentioning?
Kind of probably depends on his start. I could see, I feel like in this game you could make a case for the Battle Fury. I also wouldn't be opposed. Whether it's some basher, whatever. So I don't really know. I haven't played a lot. Can't say what. But I wouldn't mind something that lets you man fight this Sven.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, you should have a way to kind of match up against him at any stage of the game, right? With the Enrage, just might gain this ability to instantly burst you. I guess it's a case of maybe do we see someone like the Midas Ursa of old, or do we just think that is as greedy, if not more greedy, than the Battle Fury as a choice?
Then I might prefer. Yeah, I mean this matchup of the Lord versus Ursa is kind of interesting. A double edge, well, I would say. In the laning phase, the Lord, he wants to like farming creeps under the tower. Sure, you have good damage, but it kind of nullifies the point of having Ursa against Underlord.
Oh, mid. Fire current. Nice skewer away by Puppy. It's not going to be enough, though. Nisha's in trouble. He's got the Fairy Fire. That might save him. Just about. With the arrival Yapsel, there's no way they can pursue that. So all of a sudden, we now have a mid-tri lane.
Big party.
Yeah. And once again, Nisha, the one coming out worse for wear, right? I mean, look at his health. He's doing reasonably well on the deny front, but Quaitfer not really feeling as punished as maybe you'd hope.
No, and I think it's kind of hard to punish Storm. Pushes the lane with the Remnant. You see Quaitfer went for this. Then all you need to do is wave and don't have to really tank all of these. Silencer, you play around with the rune. You're gonna be fine. You get this your sticks. Farming jungle, you have the arcane.
I mean, speaking of tanky, like this hero can easily tank it up, right? While some of the damage is going to hurt from the glaives, it's a 7 armor hero, so not only can you take a beating on the lane, but also just go do what you mentioned, Quaitfer, go in the jungle and just clear those stacks.
Yeah, and you can see it also. They're being really have this Magnus Sven lane. Timber can solo this lane quite easily. Yes, he's ahead of the Sven. This forces Puppy to be, while Matumbaman just goes first item as command. Wants to rely on attacks. The Absor do stacking.
Yeah, that's the ideal way really Liquid want this game to open up, right? Because that frees up Tiger on this Earth Spirit. We know how much he loves roaming. He's not shackled to a lane in this game at all.
No, and that makes Micke kind of vulnerable.
Oh, Micke
up top.
In trouble. The root's going to connect again. Stick to try and save his own life. The salve is going to be wasted as Zai still gets the hit.
Yeah, and that's where this this matchup for this battle really look. Speaking of health, definitely helps. Matchup of Underlord versus, especially with the backup of this, you can never really kill the Underlord. Lift and the Fade Bolts kind of nullify whatever the Ursa wants. You're just gonna push the lane as Underlord, so Ursa's constant harassment.
Yeah, that's definitely the tough part about it, right? Because if you think about this matchup just even a year ago, yeah, it was kind of worth it as the Ursa to keep clubbing at the opponent with the Fury swipes, right? But now in the early levels, because of that reset time, do you really want to go chasing your opponent who won't die and trade some farm? Like Anisha? Okay, this is... Secret have found the ultimate strategy here. TPs. This is third, fourth time. I don't know how many times they've managed to dodge out the kill attempts by Liquid. The bot lane has dodged death 3 times, I think, with TPs, and now in the mid as well. Yeah,
I like how he also like cancels the port, just stays there, and then
is under attack.
Well, now Nisha's in trouble. Dragged in. They say no global means we go.
Now he's gonna be without a...
There's a moment where Nisha goes, the counter only works when I have global. Need a better solution to this lad. Double spirit is going to become a problem. What's happening? Whoa. Bog?
Fairly unexpected, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, that's not Atos complete yet. Zai has almost now got Atos because of that.
Just Firestorm and be unsuspecting of. Sure, if Puppy came with a.
So I'll tell you what. I tell you what I do like to see here is like Zai actually having a decent game, right? Because if there's something we could say about Secret recently, is there's this recurring theme of throwing poor little Zai here under the bus. But this time he says, hell no, this is my game.
Kind of seems like a recurring while though, which has worked out for them quite a lot. Generally, it's just the Absor and Farmware. Zai
Radiant
doesn't.
are scanning.
They're up to pretty good.
Are scanning.
Yeah, they went, lads, we seem to be in the lower bracket. Let's give Zai a chance to shine, you know? If it doesn't work out, we've at least got someone to blame. We'll see what he can do. I mean, Underlord getting the utility would be pretty handy. He's, of course, going for this Atos makes sense against the heroes they're playing against. Like you mentioned, that mobility they have. Zai, a slugging towards his opponents here. Quickfoot will not go forward. He realizes pit is bad, and there's nothing to be gained here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Liquid have done a good job of just securing this primary jungle, though. It kind of feels like Secret can't get access to that area at all. You preferably would like to park someone in this bot lane, right?
Sort of. Both yes and no, I think. Because I do think at this point it's really easy
is under attack.
Liquid to kind of collapse on this bottom tower. You don't want to invest too many resources trying to deal with this. Got that. I think the one kill you got on him with Zai, I think it kind of makes Timbersaw isn't as scary as he
Radiant's bottom tower
maybe should be.
Radiant's
I
bottom
think you give up this tier 1 and then you can start thinking about how to defend your tier 2. Because it's so much more difficult with a bunch of heroes dive this tower. First one, it's pretty easy to kind of collapse on. Dodged by
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tiger not able to punish him for it too. I'm getting a little bit concerned about Nisha right now. Like his net worth, it is becoming noticeable how it's falling behind here.
Yeah, I was also just it's like Nisha's had a rough couple of games. Generally, we see him when you look at Team Secret in the last couple of months. It's pretty much been like, you know, Nisha just going ham on hero given. Now he's had a games.
It's definitely going to get more rough because of the way he's building. So, okay, no, thank God. I thought he was going for the Midas, the Cursed Iron. He's actually going for the Glimmer Cape, which I can get behind in this game, actually. I like seeing this occasionally on cores. I mean, it's decent stats, and there's a lot of magical damage on Liquid.
Yeah, the Glimmer Cape is one.
Stupendous!
Fine to pick up on.
When you're playing against this much magical damage, he needs every little bit he can get. Does mean he's going to be somewhat active, but he's going to rely heavily on the support and cast to lock down targets. Of course, Zai with that Atos, we're maybe going to see some value out of that now. And that coming to fruition as he is smoked up and moving towards the mid lane. Foxy's going to dive as well. Straight in on Aisha. It's going to be silenced up down to half HP already. The Atos, the Fire Storm, that's all good enough. Foxy down for the second time to Zai's rotation. Now Matumbaman with the stun out onto the Crystal Maiden will find a follow-up kill and a quick one at that. Why? Why does this work? Why isn't Power and God Strength allowed?
Or CM, you're standing in front of this Sven with
middle tower has fallen.
300.
Why?
Nice.
Why?
30 damage.
Dire's
Hits and a stun.
is under
Dead.
attack.
It's 12 minutes in and he's basically a walking rapier when you put it like that. That amount of damage. It's just ridiculous. Global silence. Will
find the Koikwa here.
Oh,
might get this.
He will. Wow. Okay. Well played.
The last word.
And now they're going to hunt for more. Foxy only just got back. He's in trouble. Ruined again. Zai, everywhere Foxy goes, he follows. Puppy will have a little bit of a celebratory RP. but it works out for the best. Nisha now with a double kill, starting to recover that net worth.
Foxy is kind of unusual. I feel like he's been playing really well. I've seen. I think he had a good lane too. I would expect him to.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's sort of the driving force in lineup right now. 4-0.
Yeah,
Up to the start that you wanted.
Under attack.
I think it'd be fair to say that, you know, Liquid, they kind of vary in who kind of pops off, but probably like the strongest comparative is that usually when Bo3 and Tiger having a good game, you see Liquid as a whole have a good game, right? They've kind of been the trendsetters, I want to say, in recent tournaments for this team.
Dire's
No, for sure. I've seen
attack.
a lot of games where Tiger kind of just goes. Foxy, when he does get a good start, are very big news.
Dire are scanning.
Let's see if he can start to rectify a little bit. I mean, what usually is the threshold? Because sometimes you see Timbers and you can say they scale, which in this game, you can see how you can scale against multiple strength cores, right? But is there like a death threshold? Like if he dies here, is this game just done? I think it might be. God strength, good enough. Skewer across, Insania says, get me away from that behemoth of a man. You can kill me, just don't let the Sven touch me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And they
attack.
might kill him.
Don't let the silencer touch me. I think that's the.
Oh no, not my precious in. Honestly, CMable heroes. Oh, there it is. Nisha, sweet intellect.
Dire's structures
-2.
are fortified.
+2.
And CM doesn't really have great stats either.
But he's going for this. Gets it.
Yeah,
right.
he does. But, you know, Matumbaman says, screw this lower bracket. I'm sick of this crap. Why are we down here? Let's just sort this quick. 2-0-3 already on this fan. Top of the network. Close to hitting the 10k mark. And then look at the comparative. Micke, who went for this Battle Fury, only just passing the 7k mark now.
Ooh, unconfirmed.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's gonna be really difficult for
Dire's top tower is under attack.
All right, I think Zai found his threshold for pain. It is indeed Micke. Turns out when the Ursa has maxed out Fury swipes, even an Underlord has to be scared. But you're right. I mean, the Matumbaman is fast becoming a problem. But the BKB, he understands he needs to play fast. Like lockdown-wise, they've got a reasonable amount already on Secret, right?
Yeah, the Secrets, they have good lockdown. The Underlord with the Atos. Okay.
Rolling. Uh-oh. Tiger. Well, I'd say you look stupid, but that's what happens as soon as you die. You become a little bit dumber. Now Nisha is up to 10 permanent in. Getting a little bit of room back into this game. It seems that Liquid are getting a bit too eager to try and punish Nisha every time they see him.
Yeah, I feel with the start he had, the way Liquid had to play was to just kind of keep away from the silencer, unless you're bringing a bunch of numbers. They're sort of giving away these... that's giving the silencer that extra gold.
Yeah, they're giving the
Boxy
charity.
might be in trouble here again.
Boxy's about to make a charitable donation to the Nisha Foundation. Buffy, he's got the RP. It'll overlap with the lift, but the control is good enough that they'll kill off the Timber in time.
Stick in my purpose. To flatten you.
I tell you, he's the big brain. At this rate, his brain's going to be too big for his skull. His skull is going to crack, and then he'll die.
Might even say
he's very small.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Correct way to look at it. And Matumbaman is so strong. Up to level 15 already. 11k.
Structures are
I feel like this battle between like Sven and the Maiden, I feel like this is this one guy. I think it's 2 hits and the Maiden.
I mean, it's even more unfair because Insania might be at risk of not even having the mana to defend himself if he keeps tying to Nisha like this.
Radiant are scanning.
So it's like in the battle of strength versus intelligence. Strength wins.
I'm not going for the Ags here on my... So, of course, he's going to have a overwhelming amount of damage, but...
oh god.
I think you could make a case for the Ags.
Dire are scanning.
I think he has plenty damage.
I don't think he feels
getting
that
some
way.
mobility would be kind of nice for.
I mean, if you're not one punching Insania, have you really got enough damage? I think that's maybe where Matumbaman's coming from on this one.
Liquid wanna find a way to get Secret area, try to maybe beat Roche, or just they want to wait for the Ursa to get B, try to take a fight. Ursa, maybe get on top of the silencer, try to kill him before.
Of course, the awkward issue, right, is if Secret do find the spirits, they could easily go roast themselves, right? So it's like, well, you have this Ursa. It's not a guaranteed thing. Oh, Nisha. Yeah, they're going top. He did pick up the Philosopher's Stone in time. That almost got awkward. Boxy back up. They've got a ward here, and Secret have revealed themselves. Matumbaman did go look on the haste, but relax. I spoke to Oh, not again. Not again. I mean, it wasn't 2 hits this time, but he didn't even get unstunned before dying.
Didn't even have the god strength for the power.
Exactly. He's gonna have it for this.
Under attack.
Wait, he should have, puppy. Sir, your services are required. He's on his way now. God strength might just be good enough though, with how stacked this Sven is right now. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Liquid are going to be too late. Boxy trying to go in, left the interrupt, and they need to finish it off, but Matumbaman is going to clear it up. Don't they get the kill though? Boxy, while he will go down, he yoinks a little bit of gold for Liquid. I think you take anything against this Sven right now.
He's a little bit richer, but a little bit dumber.
So they're saying he's one of those trust fund kids.
It would seem that way right now. Boxy, not really the Boxy I feel like past couple weeks.
No, this is what I refer to as Boxy in a box. Usually the kind you get at a funeral.
I feel like this is more, you know, more looking like a Zai game.
Is this body switch all of a sudden? Boxy is actually in Zai's body right now, and Zai is in Boxy's body. As Liquid have chosen to turn their timber into a sacrificial lamb, and Zai is just a beast.
I would say it's Freaky Friday, right? But it's some tricky. Whatever else.
Now, question is, how do you actually match up against Secret at this stage? Like, do you just have the buy time? Obviously, the Aegis aside, you know, even if the Aegis wasn't there, like, I'm not sure Liquid are ready to fight still, right?
I think, yeah, I mean, you can see quite what he did go for the here. Like most. Went for the Yules to be able to deal with the silencer, able to deal with the toss and everything. But are actually the gold down. Somewhat closer to a lot of trouble.
I think it's going back up towards Secret. And when it comes down, there is going to be a route way in. The quick foot gets a little more stupid. And this mana regen, he's going to start to miss it if he keeps down like that.
I think the way you do this, Liquid, you want this basher on Ursa. Basher on Ursa, and then once the Aegis fires on Sven.
Oh no, Puppy! He's using down the low ground. He'll just come back up and play with Puppy. The Atos is going to come out, forcing out the BKB. The God Strength, they're going to just fight into him. The Global Silence comes out in time to make sure Ursa is punished for this. Insani as well needs to move away quickly because he could get 2-tapped at this point. Micke with the BKB running out needs to run. Will be able to move away quick enough. Boxy's the same. Matumbaman maybe starts to wish he had a bit of mobility. They just used the God Strength. They used the Global Silence. They used the RP. And all they got was Tiger.
Yeah, not really what you were. Didn't use to be kind of deal some damage. You gotta be a little bit careful here. You don't want to die now that you don't have ultimate.
They're dragging him in. They're trying to force it out of him. We'll throw the stun out onto Insani, but Matumbaman just trying to move towards BK's location. He's using rage, skew up by Puppy to get him away. He says, go to safety, my friends. As Quickfoot's got in a little bit too deep, low on mana. Try to get the life out of Sansa. We'll find it. The Aegis now gone as well. The freezer field from Insani is going to be big. Puppy also picked up on Micke, but Matumbaman forced to fight with the Ursa. But the roll control is good. They will be able to move him away and out as Underlord is able to help them escape. What can they do now? Yapsor has got the lift. Matumbaman, look at the reinitiation of the Earth Spirit. Tiger stunned up. Heartstorm out, will be killed off. The tower might still fall for Liquid, as I might try and interrupt this. Things are coming out, and Saini will cancel his TP. The tower will end up being denied, and the root will stop them from punishing Matumbaman. They're going to try now. He's still got the BKB to work with. The damage coming out. BKB trying to run away quickly here. The stun will be thrown out onto the Timber Saw, and Micke, too slow to stay on top of him, will have to back up. The root will now come out of the Boxy. Lifter's going to be there as well. Zai has got the Pit of Malice. Will control him up the Firestorm as well. But Boxy, is it enough? With the damage coming out from the Rubik, maybe, but the lowest will protect him from the stun. Return towards him, but the damage is done. He will be brought down. Timber, dead and gone for 45 seconds and feeling a bit stupid. Silencer arrived just in time to get his reward.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, in the end there, they didn't lose Matumbaman. They had to buy back on Koikwa, but Micke is becoming sort of an issue. If he has Basher in that fight, the Basher just got delivered towards the end of that fight. After that, the chase onto Ben where he popped the speak. If you have that Basher, Sven might just die. If you proc one Bash, that sort of overpower there, Sven most likely goes down, and you can see that this at some point he can become an issue. You can't really man fight this hero.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You need to disable him somehow. You need to fighting you during.
Radiant are scared.
Otherwise, you can potentially still die.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, it's a tough one as well, right? Like, because if you go for the global silence as the BKB, if you force the BKB first, yeah, there's just so many things you have to throw into the Ursa, and that's not even considering the heroes around it.
No, and the thing is, for Secret, only hero they really have to deal with is
under attack.
Whereas Liquid, they have to worry about a lot of things. They have to worry about the RP from Puppy now that he has to blink. They have to worry about kind of the Underlord, just the Pit of Malice, the Atos. They have to worry about the Isha dealing damage on the Silencer. There are so many threats. Liquid, they pretty much.
Yeah, that's where the net worth really shows it, right? That when you think about the VODS, the only ones that are close to the boss ones here. When you look at the other roles, you can see how Liquid is starting from behind. And now Secret gonna make it a little bit more worrisome for Liquid. Zai is gonna run up towards the supports, full lining in on the Puppy's location, dragging him across, making sure he can't use that blink. Dagger Claw will come out. RP is gonna be interrupted though by the Yules from Koikwa, able to move away now. With the ball right, the RP wants to use by Puppy though. He didn't cancel it. He thought he could get close enough. Now the sun's coming out of the box. He will zone him away as he gets away with the Timber Chain. Micke has got the BKB return on Matumbaman. As the BKB runs out, he's going to turn around, pull him down. Zai is next on the hit list. Micke, the bear that doesn't care, with a double kill is going to turn it into a triple as Puppy has no escape either. Micke is becoming one hell of a problem for Secret.
Very play there. He walks up the high ground. He pops that BKB. Kind of chasing you, but with the BKB press. Then, even though he has all this damage, with the speed, you can't really man fight him either way, because he's just gonna bash you, bring you down. Matumbaman, when he presses the Mask of Madness, he doesn't really have a lot of armor to work with. Ursa is gonna deal a ton of physical damage. And this was sort of my concern with going build. I think that the timing that you had with this was try to kill a lot of Liquid hero and to kind of further the advantage for your team in this game, because I think, you know, at some point in this game you're gonna be unable to man fight this Ursa unless you have a very strong team. That time has sort of arrived already, and now the game becomes a little bit scary for Secret. All of a sudden the Ursa is very hard to deal with, and that's gonna open up this Roche. If you can get an Aegis on top on the Spirit potentially, even the Ursa, whatever, you're gonna get a T. It's gonna be a lot tougher now for Secret.
Yeah, as that fact you've gone for this, well, I can just tap him down in 2 hits, but if he hits the Enrage, Ursa can just withstand it all the time. And that's kind of the concern, is like, how do you get on top of Micke? How do you lock him down consistently? In theory, Secret have the tools, but the way that Liquid keep finding these fights and the way they keep positioning themselves stops Secret from being able to use those tools in sequence.
Secret, you would want some sort of, I don't know, you want some 4 staffs, or you want Crest on the buff up the Sven, maybe some. If you can help the Sven with the Glimmer Cape, that would be great against yours as well. The Enrage. The sort of the primary thing. The issue now is, of course,
Radiant's bottom tower.
It's gonna be hard for Sven to escape.
Also, it's gonna be harder to lock down DK as he is going for the axe. So that RP plan It's dog crap. It doesn't work now.
For me.
See, tricky timing. I think if you ever want to get him, it needs to be Stormhammer into like global and RP at the same time, so he's silent, so he can't enrage. And the RP will come out too right there. In time to connect. The stun jump across with the missile. Trail comes Sven. Pull down the half HP. The enrage to chase. Micke finds it. Matumbaman down, dead for 75. The chasing will continue. Magnus next to the hit list. Nisha next to the full as well as the global is wasted. They will still die. And they've got the keys to the base with the creeps pushing in. Micke might just look to try and take a tier 3 here. Moving in by Insania. Looking a bit insane himself. Will force out the buy. Oh, nicely done by Quickfight. Not just getting the buyback of Puppy, but the buyback of Nisha as well. And I don't think Nisha was in range to make Insania dumber. So she didn't even get remotely punished for it when you think about it.
They're just gonna go straight into the pit. It's gonna be fairly easy with Paladins or good R on the way though.
Beast.
I don't think this this isn't kind of a Jaws theme tune moment with this smoke either. Tiger about to go. Oh, but they're gonna look to now punish the smart man. Zai will look to get him out though before they can actually try and pummel one down. So buyback out of Tiger won't achieve anything. Micke does at least have the eggs and cheese now to play with. They didn't bother giving it to Quake, but Quakefer has accepted that this game isn't about him. It'll never be about him. It's all about Micke.
Gets the cheese consolation price, but like you said, Ursa is the driving force here.
He almost has enough for the axe, which. Like that last fight where you RP'd him, controlled him, still lost all your heroes. That was without Axe. That was without him having an escape plan from the RP. Next time you fight, Micke is going to be completely unshackled. There is going to be practically no way of locking down this bear.
Yeah, the way you have to do it is you gotta stun him up and global silence time. That's why one thing that I was thinking of at some point, you get an Abyssal. He needs so many items at this point. I think the wonky part now is buying this axe. It feels kind of weird, but I really want to get an
jump in. Cap's already gone. Hunt for more, and they see a secondary. Zai down half HP already. Nowhere near tanky enough to survive this. I think you were saying Secret need a crap ton of items, and Liquid aren't even going to give him enough time for one more at this rate.
Yeah, it just feels like Matumbaman needs a bunch of things. Personally, I really don't like that they had plenty damage already too. They wanted to get this axe or even AC earlier. That I think that would. I think the axe first what spends into. Now you're just. You can't really deal with this Ursa. You can deal a lot of damage if you're allowed to, but Micke will never let you hit these heroes.
Yeah, if Micke had a gentleman's agreement not to fight in the next fight, I could see Secret taking an easy fight, but with this beast here, it's seeming unlikely. At least deter them from taking the racks. They did get the tier 3 tower, so Liquid will look for any opportunity to get back into that base. Right now, it's probably about securing that last remaining tier 2, so that one fight could end the game. Secret. Did they move out of the base here? I mean, Liquid split up for a moment, but they're dangling Boxy here, just in case there's vision in the area. Quick pumping the jump in. Was going to be jumping from the Abyssal Bear straight forward on the side. Global Silence is going to come out, but the damage is going to be way too much. It doesn't look like he's going to get away. They do find Quickfire. Big target found. Now can they deal with the Bear? Micke has his team range already. The turn to Boxy. With the BKB activated, the bash is coming out. And Matumbaman has to turn around and stun up the Bear. Micke down once. And they will find Boxy as well. When Micke comes up, he's got his work cut out for him. BKB just trying to run away quickly here. No Abyssal for 10 seconds. He respects the fact that Secret is stronger. And they'll prove it. Liv's going to come out. Rage going to be using time. Moving in, though. Trying to turn on his Sven. Going to jump straight in. Calm him down. He's gone. Roll across. Control is good. Silencer is gone as well. The buyback out from the Sven. And right now, Secret, it feels like a bear in a playground. Just ripping apart everybody.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They just brought the game back. They had a great fight. Killed the storm right away. Boxy went down as well. They got the Aegis out of the way. Then they just poke the bear one too many times, you know. Poke the bear.
This'll come in handy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, if the grizzly bear's willing to go back into his cave, let him go back into his cave.
Invisibility.
Maybe Secret should try someone here, because I've heard that if in the events of bear attacks, you need...
Play dead?
Yes, you have to, like, you don't move, you just play dead. Now, Yapsor is taking that too literally, but he's technically now safe for 90 seconds from the bear.
He doesn't have to worry about dying to Micke. For the next 80 seconds, he's gonna be safe and sound. Nah, but you got a great fight for Secret. They got pretty much exactly what they wanted. The storm went in, he got silenced, killed him right away. Matumbaman can't deal a ton of damage though. You still can't ever really man fight this Ursa. You need to be hitting a target next to him. You need to show that he's disabled. Can't stand there and go toe to toe with the Ursa. That's not how this hero, like Sven versus Ursa, that's not how this interaction works. Not at this point with these items at least.
No, you kind of wish that you had an easy way of getting in, poking him to get the enrage out, and then getting away before the bear mauls your face off, right? Like, for example, lineups like Slark lineups, right? Where the whole idea is you want to be in and out. If you can force out that enrage and reset, great, because afterwards Micke it is a feasible kill. The problem is, Liquid are so decisive when they go in that by the time Secret are out, it's because half their team is dead.
Yeah, it's not gonna get easier now. Got the status resist. Got the 9 hits from power. Now he has Panic. Got Paladin Sword on this Ursa. A lot of status resist. Not getting any easier.
No, they need to find some sort of solution. Yeah, they had hopes of Nisha maybe going towards the sheep stick, given that extra lockdown, but he had to sidestep to the BKB instead. So in terms of optional stuns, they're not increasing. Whereas Mike's ability to resist those stuns, as you mentioned, having things like the Satanic now, it's a hard bear to lock down. And quick for...
Look at Insania. he's got the blink, he's got the BKB. His net worth, he's
almost level 20 as well.
Boxy man, sit back. Okay. Sit back, clear Timbersaw, you know. Insania, he's climbing a net worth on the graph. He's past, you know, past Psy, top support, working his way up there.
Looking good. I love this.
Almost has that level 20 as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes in for the freeze and field damage. Don't think we're going to see the right-click maiden core in this type of game.
No, I think the freezing.
Oh no.
Sense.
Oh, is the maiden gonna get clicked though? She is. The lift is there. It's like, god damn it, no matter how much gold I get, I just keep getting a little stupider.
Then I just getting a little bit too weak.
Is under attack.
We'll see if Secret can turn it into anything, because preferably you want this into either a tower or a bigger kill, but you can already see Liquid, they're not splitting up now. They go, wait, what do you mean Secret still want to fight back? Okay, if we stay together, that whole let's make Nisha very smart thing won't continue to happen.
I actually think this is their games. I would like to see
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
5 talent.
Radiant's middle
Get
barracks
this,
are under attack.
Additional damage is not really gonna play a huge part in these fights. I think he already has a ton of damage, kind of no matter how you look at it. Additional stun, if you can get it to win down on Ursa, or just that extra second to kill the storm before he uses, could be playing quite the factor here.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, right? Like, if we're talking about Matumbaman killing any hero but Micke, it's not really a problem of damage lacking right now, right? That's not what's screwing him over. Whereas the stun.
It's also very nice. Ooh. That might help you.
Now, if you're Insania, how much do you wish you hadn't died to Sansa at all in this game? Because there's a Witless Shaco, but he can't afford to have that in free field. Jump in the mid lane. RP's gonna come out. Connects onto the two. Tiger and the Timbersaw are going to fall. Micke able to walk away. They're going to jump across towards BKB. The Global Sun's going to come. The Abyssal's going to be there. And with the overpower run and Matumbaman getting low now, he's going to be in trouble. The Rune is going to come out in time to save his life, though. Just long enough to allow him to move away with the Glimmer Cape to hide him. On the side, however, they might lose more. Puppy able to TP away. Yapsel won't be so lucky. As the forces of the Liquids converge on his location, Rubik will be brought down.
Would that I could kill you without.
I mean, look at how these fights actually go. They bring down 2 heroes to start the fight. Then 3v5. Sure, you get the Tiger buyback, but he's sort of late to that fight. There's 3 Liquid heroes, and they are running. And see, this Ursa, run. That is your pretty much your one move. Unless this Ursa is 1v5, at which point I'm not even sure what happens at this stage of the game. But the Ursa's alone, maybe you bring him down, but got any sort of backup, then you get out of there.
Scanning.
Yeah, I think when it's just him versus 5, they kind of take it in turns to run. It is what they're hoping to do. Because one weakness we did see start to reveal itself in the second part of that fight is this BKB, right? It's only on 5 seconds now. So if you find a way to cut that out, you do have a potential way of killing Micke.
Yeah, you do. At the same time, the Enrage, it's only 18 seconds. Quite the length to do.
Micke, he just needed a little bit of vision there. He was pumping his Abyss alarm, but not able to find it. So, without that kill, that means everybody will be alive for the upcoming roast. Global Silence will be available. Everything should end up being available in time for a fire round roast. It's just a case of Liquid can strike first, as they were trying to. The Puppy quick to move away with the Blink Dagger before Quafer can get him.
Yeah, we got some buyback status. Then, Matumbaman still without buyback for.
And even then, he needs to finish farming it. It just actually, you know what this feels. I'm gonna say what we're thinking. This feels good. Look at what neutral item Sven has to have in this game. Okay, I spoke too soon. God damn it, he found a good one. He had a magic lamp. That's how scared he was feeling right there.
Yeah, with the leveler, it's gonna be nice because eventually he's gonna be able to. Next, no, there's a refresher. Yeah, okay, Ursa's got them. Yeah, he just ate his axe because he's kind of like running out of slot. That's stacked at this point.
This'll come in handy.
Invisibility.
And now he wants the hero. And guess who's found? Poor little Zai. No way he can get away from this. The Rage will come out just to ensure that's the case. They hunt for more. Buyback's going to come out. The RP being used. The God's Ring. Matumbaman trying to wail away on them here. The Global Silence as well. Bo3 brought low, but the bash is coming up. Micke now in control of the fight. Matumbaman needs to run. Wait for arriving in time with the dash. The control through to make sure Sven goes down. Puppy's going to fall as well. Micke is on top of the goddamn world in this one. Nishida falls. An ultra kill. He says, where's my rampage? Hold on to him for a bit. I don't know if Yapsel's going to last long enough, though. He might. Oh, no. He's like, don't give it over. The GG comes out, but they will not give the rampage to the bear. Liquid, they take game 1.
I mean, they tried to do their best to get Micke the rampage there. In the end, he just wasn't close enough. But yeah, you can see the secret. Even though they get these 2-man RPs, so there's no way for them to fight this Ursa. This was the concern with. I mean, the Ursa pick was great, I think, by Liquid. And I also think the way Micke played it, I think the Battle Fury